The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised. We got a lot to talk about today. My brother Kyrie is back for another episode of Pyro Power Hour. We got to talk about Stephen Smith. We're going to talk about in the Navy, because you know the Navy don't play no games. We're going to talk about little Boosie, or Boosie, whatever he's called now. Child, the block is hot. So stay tuned right after this. Good morning, y'all. We are back with another episode of Pyro Power Hour. I'm your boy Kwame, joined by the handsome, the beautiful, the king himself, Kyrie Sanad.
Hey, everybody, what's going on?
Yo, you guys, he's on that Boost Mobile again, so bear with him, okay? Praise God. We're going to pray for him, okay? And, you know, just to help out our brother, don't forget to send us some cash apps so we can go ahead and help our brother with his Boost Mobile. And he's got a little bit delayed, okay?
I don't understand why
Look at him. The devil's busy on this morning. Good morning, Rochelle. How you doing? Go ahead, brother. Go ahead and head out and come right back on in. Make sure your Wi-Fi is on. We love you. All right. We're going to wait for him. All right, y'all. Good morning, Rochelle. Thank you so much for joining. St. James, you are in the building. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. On this Good Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. It's one of them weeks, y'all. We got a lot to talk about. As soon as Kyrie brings his black mind back up in here, we're going to go ahead and do all of that. But before we go ahead and do all that, make sure you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing. We appreciate you guys. We don't forget to go ahead and follow our Instagram on Pyro Media Network. You can also follow us on TikTok. But if you want all of the latest news and stuff like that, go ahead and hit that Instagram out. Are you back, Kyrie? Are you back?
Chill out now.
There you go. You look better.
Well, thank you.
Okay. Help our brother out. His cash app is right there. Praise God. We love you, bro.
I love you. Hey, Rochelle. Hey, St. James.
Oh, we already said all hi to him. You the one late. Don't worry about it, bro. We still love you. All right, y'all. We got a lot to talk about today, but you guys know that before we do all of that, hold on, let me go ahead and make sure I put this all right. Here. Before we do all of that, we got to get into our sponsors, because you know we got to pay these bills. You know what I'm saying? It's always expensive over here in these Pyro Media streets. Okay, so shout out to Pyro Media Productions for making us look at all this stuff. All this. Pyro Media Production, they do all this. If you want your, if you need to get some social media content, social media management, if you need some commercial, some fancy graphics, so Pyro Media Productions is here for you. Go ahead and check them out. They'll take you to the next level and set your brand or business ablaze. And then also shout out to Bullet in Flight Radio. It is Dance Fridays. My brothers and sisters, and all kings and queens and everybody in between. It is Dance Fridays right there on Bullet in Flight Radio. So right after Pyro Power Hour, head over to Bullet in Flight Radio and get that top 10 jams by Dominic. Yes, that's right. Just Dominic got his top 10, y'all. It's jamming. Go ahead and check it out. And also, shout out to one of our newest sponsors, The Coldest Water. You guys, listen, I know it's this new year, new me stuff. You guys got all these plans and resolutions, but you can't do it without hydrating. You like your boy's skin? You think it's just all fancy beauty? No, it's water. I got to drink water. You got to stay hydrated. You're going to pass out up in the streets, okay? And I don't want to hear nothing about California talking about they in a drought this year. Listen, we got so much rain. And if you're going to drink your water, do it with style, okay? Go ahead and shout out to the coldest water. You can go over and use the QR link that's right up on here, or you can go ahead and use... Hey, Ray Bishop, how you doing, brother? Thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Good morning. Good morning. But you can also use this link that I'm getting ready to shoot right over to you guys. Go ahead and use that link to go and get over to the coldest water. And we get a little small commission. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. We appreciate you. But it's 10% off just exclusively to our, to our audience. We appreciate you guys. And also shout out to our other sponsor, Audible, an Amazon company. Okay? Praise God. You know, you want to get your reading on? I know that's how I take it and get all my stuff in there. And there's also some amazing podcasts on there, too. And it's all free for 30 days. You get a 30-day free trial by using this QR code, or you can go ahead and use this other link that I'm getting ready to put up in there, okay? So get your reading on. Get your reading on, because it's important, okay? Yes. Thank you guys so much for letting me ramble on. But we got a lot more coming soon when it comes to our sponsors. So get on up in here. Get on up here. Make sure you tell your friends, cousins, loved ones, and all of them. Bring them on in here because we got a lot to talk about today. All right, brother. All right. Whew. Do you guys know what's going on today? What's happening today? Today is this. I didn't know about this, but I'm very happy about this because I think this is specifically made for me. Today is National Cheese Lovers Day. Okay. National Cheese Lovers Day. I love me some cheese. I'm a little mouse, okay? On January 20th, get ready to Havarti and Gouda time. That was so corny, but it's fine. I like it because it's National Cheese Lovers Day. Have you ever wondered how the first human discovered cheese? We've wondered that too, and we'll probably never find out. All we know is that it was love at first bite. When the first human tasted the salty, tangy, delicious goodness of cheese, they were hooked. And we can definitively say that human history was forever changed. Cheese might have had mysterious beginnings over 7,000 years ago, but it's insanely popular today. And in the United States, 1/3 of all milk produced in this country goes into cheese production. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're ready to celebrate. So celebrate with my fellow cheese lovers. It's National Cheese Lovers Day. Shout out. Thank you, Ray Bishop. Look at him. He said, I love cheese. Cheese is good. I love cheese. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful day, too. All right, y'all. Birthday of the day. Now, personally, I don't know how I feel about this brother, but you know, it's his birthday. He's still one of us, you know. Happy birthday to Jonathan Jamal Porter, popularly known as Blueface. He was born on January 20th, 1997. He is an American rapper that has taken the industry by storm. He went viral. This is not my descriptions, okay? He went viral in October 2018 after releasing his music video, quote, Respect My Crippin'. Okay. This was because of his offbeat rapping, and in the following month, Cash Money West, the West Coast branch of Birdman's Cash Money Records label, signed him up. In 2019, he released a remix of his single, Tatiana, and it has since become his most successful single to date. Let us celebrate this lyrical genius together. Lyrical genius? I wouldn't go that far, okay? But you know, woo-woo. Shout out to you, boo-boo.
Who wrote that, Krishan?
It probably was, Cal, when she was having a good mood swing. I don't know what's going on. You know.
Yeah, I'm doing a TikTok about them later on because this too much.
We're gonna talk. If I have to slide on through. By the way, we're not doing a kickback today because I am celebrating my birthday weekend. My bestie is coming over, so I have some things I want to do. But I may hop on to Kyrie and Mona's live today. So definitely go ahead and make sure you're following Kyrie and myself on on TikTok. Yes, thank you. And we have a viral moment of the week. Now, when I saw this, I just go ahead and look. Apparently, there's a contest. There's a contest for everything, okay? But this one right here, y'all.
Bob! Bob! Hurry up! I don't want to be late. Bob, hurry! Bob! Robert! Dean! Yoo-hoo! want to be late again, and you know that I want to get there on time. Right? Right.
This is exactly why I'm a gay man. This is exactly why I'm a gay man. I don't understand. First and foremost, white people, do you have nothing else better to do than to create husband call competitions? I didn't even know this was a thing.
Wait, why are they calling them like that?
Honey, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Right, Rochelle, what in the world?
Whatever.
He said, listen. I don't understand why this was even a thing. Apparently, this is a husband call competition, and what you just saw was the top 5 got placed. So you mean to tell me that we took time and we put money into, well, not we, but y'all put money into a competition and a contest for people to sit there and say how they call their husbands? That is annoying as hell. What is wrong with y'all?
That's why I said, Robert!
Oh. Help us, Lord. Help us, Lord. Apparently, this went viral. It was on The View. It was on Viola Davis. That's why I found it out. Viola Davis was, it was all over the place this week. I didn't know this was a thing. I don't think it should be a thing, but you know, people making money out of something. Go ahead. I'm not knocking people's hustles.
Well, we didn't know because, no offense, but it looked like something out in the rural area of Tennessee.
Where they do cow tipping.
Yeah, where they do lynchings. That's how it looked.
Kyrie, I'm not messing with you today. But hey, do your thing, y'all. I'm not trying to, yuck anybody's yum. All right, moving on. Okay, today is we have our last day of Pyro Media mentionables for this week. We extended it from last week because of the holiday on Monday, but we got new people coming through with their projects and things going on. But we want to shout out to Nicole D. Vick, who has her books. Okay, you want to check out Pushing Through. Okay, you can go to her website by going to www.nicoledvick.com. And guess who updated her website? That's right, Pyro Media Productions. So you need a website? They got you covered, okay? They got you covered. It looks shiny and new. It's beautiful. And then the pictures that were taken. You know who took those pictures? That's right, Pyro Media Productions. You want some good headshots? Look at that. Look at that gorgeous melanin. Look at all that. Just gorgeous. All right, Queen. Looking shiny. Look, you know she's that good Fenty Beauty, honey. Yes. Looking good. All right, Queen. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Go ahead and support our Queen, Nicole D. Vick. Also, our brother, Pastor Kurt D. Thomas of Renewed Church LA, one of our other clients, is having a month of Empowering the Wind. Definitely check it out. They got stuff going on. You want to also check out last week's or this past Sunday's event that they had. It was called Church and Conversation. We Are Not Broken, and it was with George M. Johnson and Benjamin Carlson, which was a phenomenal conversation. So definitely check them out. And they got other stuff coming up this week. This Sunday they have Finding Me, which is sermon, and then at the end is Renewed Outreach Sunday. So you want to go ahead and check it out. If you are in the LA area, please go ahead and give them a visit. Their address is right there, or you can go over to their Facebook at Renewed Church LA or Renewed Church Los Angeles. And also follow them on IG at Renewed LA. We manage their IG as well. So Pyro Media Productions manages our IG. So go ahead and check that out. All right, brother. You got anything else? Did we cover everything?
I'm having a Ray Bishop.
Ray Bishop said I'd watch a hood black version. Listen, now if they had a black version, it would be lit. I'd go.
Yeah, I would attend. Yeah,
I would attend. I would sponsor it. Okay. All right, y'all. We got a lot to talk about, so stay tuned because we do have to take a quick commercial break to pay these bills. And Kyrie's got his Boost Mobile back on track. He's aligned his antenna. We're good to go. So stay tuned, and we'll be back.
And to warm up.
We love you. We love you, bro. Stay tuned because we got a lot to talk about. The block is hot. Hang in there. We'll be back on the other side of this break. We are Black by Popular Demand. Thank you guys so much for joining in. If you are just tuning in, we are Pyro Power Hour, the duo with the mostest. My brother Tyrese and I is here. We're here to tell you all the stuff that's going on this week. There's a lot, praise God. All right. And also, did you guys dig that commercial? Every time I see it, go ahead and check out Bullet and Flight Radio. They are on fire this Friday. They got a new playlist. Y'all want to check them out? They're looking good. They're sounding good over there. Okay. Every time I see that commercial, it's fire. Praise God. All right, what's playing on today? Oh, this is one of Kyrie's favorite songs, Black Girl Soldier. Oh, dang. All right, y'all, let's get on into what's going on, y'all. We got a lot going on. I don't even know what to say about this. All right. Uh-oh. So, in the past, Boosie Badass, aka Little Boosie, has been heavily criticized for explicitly sharing his stance on the LGBTQ plus community. In particular, his comments about Dwayne Wade's transgender daughter, Zaya, have earned him considerable heat. However, it seems that poetic justice may be served, as the Louisiana native's daughter has gone Instagram official with her girlfriend. As Love Beat Scott reports, shout out to our people over there over at Love Beat Scott, reports photos of 21-year-old Poison Ivy booed up with her partner arrived online earlier this week. While the rising rapper wears khaki pants, sneakers, and a colorful tee, her date opts for heels, a hot pink skirt, and a bold animal print. After the images began circulating, it wasn't long before social media called out the recording of artist for his hypocritical behavior. Quote, Boosie's daughter finally came out, end quote. One person tweeted, quote, I wish everyone flooded his timeline because we need the same energy he gave Little Nas or an apology, end quote. They additionally said. Thoughts?
Well, but I wonder, was it like a known thing in the industry? Because when he was on the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne asked him, what if your daughter had a girlfriend? So, well, here we are. And I guess because his daughter, she's what I call a soft stud.
Let me explain something to you. And I want to say this allegedly. Actually, I don't even want to say allegedly. This is just my personal thoughts, and my opinions do not reflect the views and thoughts of Pyro Media Network. Shout out to the Pyro.
Amen.
But listen, I feel like people who are super secure, you're secure in your masculinity, okay, as a cisgender heterosexual man, there's no need for me to prove. Let's say I'm a cisgender heterosexual man. Ooh, that was a hard thought. But let's see if I was. There's no need for me to prove who I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to go ahead and bash other people to let people know that, hey, I like, puss. You know what I'm saying? That's just not my thing. But and the same thing goes for me to be, as a cisgender gay black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to prove to you that I like the DAC. You know what I'm saying? It's just, if you walk in what you need to walk in. And furthermore, I feel like if you have to do all of that, hate and all of it, you have to go out of your way to just attack a particular community, I question you, girl. Because I know one thing. Apples don't fall too far from the tree. That's all I'm saying. And if it walks like a duck.
Well, he did say, he saw when he was in jail some action in the shower, and it kind of messed with his mind.
I bet it did.
I think he got turned on.
Ray Bishop says
that's true.
Most people they have problems with gay men don't mind lesbians, which is that's a whole nother conversation, and that's very true, Ray Bishop. But that's a whole nother conversation, my brother. That's a whole nother conversation. What are your thoughts on this, Kyrie? What are your thoughts?
On this? Well, I thought it was funny first that she came out, and I'm like, because Boosie kind of old school, so Boosie probably sitting there telling her, "You did this to embarrass me."
Yes. I don't even think he's, I don't even think he cares because she is a lesbian.
But
or that she's into girls. Now, had he had a son,
but he ensured that his son would not be. You know, when he
how do you ensure that? You can't ensure somebody's sexuality.
Well, when his son and his nephew, when they were 12, he hired a prostitute to ensure.
Oh my God, I heard about that. I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, to ensure that they would not be homosexuals.
Hey, Lalanda, how you doing, boo? Thanks for
joining.
joining.
Hey, Lalanda. So I said, well, you know what? I guess you were right. Lil Nas X has captured the mind of your daughter because he said the gay agenda. That's what he kept saying. The gay agenda after our children. The gay agenda. The gay agenda. Well, here we go. What? I got a question though, and this for anybody that's listening. What is the gay agenda? Because somebody was trying to tell me that this week. That there is.
Apparently, we're all trying to get everybody to go to brunch on Sundays. I don't know what I don't know what that is. I just don't get it. I think it's stupid. But you know,
listen, that's what I said. I'm like, an agenda.
I know. I have an agenda. I'm trying to survive up in these damn streets as a black man. How about that? How about that agenda? Don't get me started. Y'all got my blood pumping. Kyrie, I'm pissed.
Honey.
Hey, D number 3, thank you so
much.
D number 3, what's going on? Yes. All right, y'all. Well, I'm done with this girl. But shout out to you, sis. Thanks for joining. Welcome to the community. Okay.
Poison Ivy.
You know,
you speak your name.
Yes, we appreciate you. Hold on 1 second because I'm gonna embarrass my brother right now because he's calling me. I'm gonna embarrass my brother right now because he's calling me while I'm live right now. Yeah. How you doing? Say hi, bro. Yeah. Say hi. He said hi. Yeah. You see that? That's my brother. He's married. He's married though. Don't try it. Okay. But I'll call you back, big bro. Love you. Mm-hmm. Anywho.
You forgot.
We on the same time every day. Anyway. Moving on. You gotta love your family. All right. Keep her name out your MFing mouth. Okay. So I don't know what's going on.
I love that picture though.
Don't you? Isn't it cute? I saw that. I swooped that up real quick. So, Stephen A. Smith is issuing an apology for his latest remarks about Rihanna's upcoming Super Bowl halftime performance.
Child save it.
In a 3-minute video that was released soon after his now viral interview on the daytime talk show Sherry, shout out to Sherry Shepherd, hit the airwaves, Stephen A. Smith expressed how much he regrets the seemingly harsh things he had to say about Rihanna, while he compared the entertainer to Beyonce. In part, he said. So over here, this was one of his tweets. Quote, I'm gonna own it. Oh, I'm sorry, not his tweets. This was some of his parts of his comments. I'm gonna own it. I know what y'all trying to do, but I'm gonna own it because I get paid to speak for a living, so I need to be more careful. He also continued to say, I want Rihanna to know you're a superstar. You're sensational. You're spectacular. You're no joke, and you're a worthy person to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show. All right, y'all, just go ahead and just
well.
We'll talk about it after this clip, child.
I just got out of a First Take, and I saw some headline that's circulating all over the place about my quote that Rihanna ain't Beyonce. See, you know, I'm going to own it. I know what y'all trying to do, but I'm going to own it because I get paid to speak for a living, so I need to be more careful. I want Rihanna to know you're a superstar. You're sensational. You're spectacular. You're no joke. And you are a worthy person to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show. Having said all of that, I was answering the question from Sherry Shepherd, who took over the Wendy Williams show and now got her own thing going. And I'm very proud of her. And she asked me with a bunch of sisters in the audience what she asked me. Now, I'm a Beyonce fan. I think that Beyonce is not only a phenomenal performer, the phenomenal performer. And the only reason any kind of comparison came into play is because Beyonce performed at halftime of the Super Bowl, not just by herself, but one separate Super Bowl performance with Bruno Mars and Coldplay. And I thought those were two of the greatest shows that I've ever seen. So what I'm saying is anybody has to measure up to that. Last year, with Snoop and Dre and Mary J and Eminem, I was like, Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Coldplay, big time. They got to measure up to that. Anybody who does Super Bowl or Super Bowl halftime show, forever I'm going to say Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Coldplay, and then Beyonce by themselves. Michael Jackson could still be alive, and I would say it's got to measure up to that. Eminem, who's one of my favorites, I would say that about him. Coldplay, when they talked about Coldplay initially for the Super Bowl, I was like, not enough. That can't measure up to Beyonce and Bruno Mars, or Bruno Mars by himself, or Beyonce by herself. I've always said that. I meant it as no disrespect to Rihanna. I know she's phenomenal, and she's my sister. Nothing but love for her. But Beyonce is my sister too. I got love for both of them. I just think that Beyonce is the greatest performer out there today. That's me. That doesn't mean I'm hating on anybody else. Doesn't mean I'm damn sure wishing for Rihanna to fail. I don't believe she's gonna fail. She's gonna be great. I'm just saying that I'm a Beyonce fan. That's all. That's it. Rihanna, go do your thing. I apologize for creating whatever brouhaha comes of this. I gotta be more careful where people twist it and turn it into something it ain't. My bad on that. Now I gotta go. Good luck, sweetie. Looking forward to seeing you perform at halftime during the Super Bowl. You know you gotta turn it out. You know you gotta turn it out. And I believe you will. All the best to you.
I did not think that this should have been news, but I will say this: why are you cracking up?
Because to me, it speaks to what this world or nation puts in priority, how we prioritize things.
Oh yeah.
Because he made, now this is the same man who sat on his show and defended a racist man by saying, I'm not going to hold him accountable. He did that so long ago, and I love him, blah, 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 blah.
Say it.
And we sat back and said, well, some of us said something, but as a whole like this, we didn't say anything. But here he is, he said this about Rihanna, and the truth about it now, before the Navy gets started, this is the thoughts and Kyrie Sinat. Rihanna is not Beyonce. Maybe he mean it vocally, because vocally, she's not. And I like Rihanna, but like I said on my TikTok, I can do without her ballads.
But here's the thing. I personally did not think what I don't think what Stephen A. Smith said was bad.
It wasn't.
But I do think that him being a commentator and knowing media, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I don't think that what he said or the premise of what he said was wrong, because he is a Beyonce fan. He said it, and everybody has an opinion, and everybody has the right to say their opinion. However, I will say this. Oftentimes what happens is, and what I think that Stephen A. Smith should really think about, because, first of all, either stay in your lane and don't talk about, entertainment and stay wherever lane you want to stay in, or shut the hell up. Because you know that the Navy and the Beehive have been at odds for years. You know
Decades.
what I'm saying? Decades, and it has nothing to do with Rihanna and Beyonce because they're actually friends. But you know that the fans and the fandom will go after each other. You know what I'm saying? And so you know that you're stepping into some hot coals when you say stuff like that. And
but he didn't answer a question. That was like, he did,
but he also needs to understand how to navigate a question, and how he said it was not what, like he said, was misconstrued. But he said it. It wasn't like they changed his words. He just said something that was open-ended, and they navigated around it. So you have to be careful what you say. And furthermore, regardless of the situation, listen, I'm not going to compare Rihanna to Beyonce. I'm just not. And y'all know I'm a lieutenant general in the Beehive, okay? And you know I support Rihanna's skincare line. You know, I'm a huge fan of Fenty Skin. I have it on right now. Okay. But at the end of the Black Day, I don't think that there should be this constant battle of two queens can be in the same space at the same time without there being controversy, without there being, oh, this one's better than the other, without comparison. Because we don't do that when it comes to white queen or white women. We only do it with, it seems that we only do it when it comes to our queens, and it's really frustrating. But I say this because he should have watched his mouth. That's all I'm saying. I don't think he said what he said was bad. I just think that he should watch his mouth. Because wasn't he going on there to advertise or promote one of his books or whatever?
Yeah, the books?
Yeah, I think he has a book. I think that's why he was on The View. He was promoting his book, like he was promoting this week on different shows. He was going to different shows to promote his book, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But now, I don't even remember what the hell he was promoting because he was over here talking about Rihanna. Now all of his stuff is overshadowed. Girl, shut up! Either you did this on purpose because you knew it was going to stir up drama and it was going to focus on your book sales, or you're dumb.
I don't think so. I just think he answered a question. And I don't even like Stephen A. Smith, but I think he just answered a question.
Kyrie.
That's okay. That's like if we brought somebody on the show and you said, he's a sports commentator, you said, so how do you feel about this year's Super Bowl halftime show?
Yeah.
What would you think? And then they gave their opinion. He was like, well, she ain't no Beyonce. But I think what you're saying, he shouldn't have said that.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think it depends on who it is. Like somebody mentioned a singer, like it was an old school singer. I may say, well, she ain't Shaka Khan, because that's my favorite.
But what I'm saying is that when you say something like that, you have to be prepared for the consequences.
He should.
And he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for the Navy. Because the Navy goes like, listen, the Navy's not as crazy as the Beehive. I personally think so, but they strong up there, okay? And they're nowhere near the Barbs. The Barbs are crazy.
Nobody is near the Barbs. Nobody is near the Barbs.
Them Nicki Minaj fans, I was like, my God, up to that. Whew. But anywho.
Yeah, but unlike Beyonce, she pushes them to do what they do.
Yeah, that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, if anybody's on the app called AMP, you'll see she's on there.
Well,
I love the picture.
Well, go with God, girl. I hope you get out this mess. I think he will. I don't think it's gonna be that deep. But I want to go back to what you said earlier about priorities in the community. So. Oh, excuse me. About the priorities. Thank you. About priorities in community and how we didn't go hard when he was defending his previous situation, but we're going hard about this.
Right.
I just think it's very interesting. It's very interesting what our community.
It's very telling.
Very telling. Very telling. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Speaking of telling, oh Father God, I didn't. Close your eyes. Maybe it'll go away. Okay, that's just what we do. Maybe if we just don't focus on Black history, which is actually American history, we won't. It'll go away. We'll just ignore it, right? That's right. It seems to be
it never happened.
Thing to do. It seems to be the white thing to do. Okay, so the administration of Florida's Republican Governor Ron DeSantis has blocked the introduction of a new advanced placement course for high school students that focuses on African American studies. The College Board, which handles all AP courses, rolled out the pilot program this fall in 60 high schools across the U.S. It is unclear if any of those schools which the board declined named were in Florida. Quote, in its current form, the College Board's AP African American Studies course lacks educational value and is contrary to Florida law. End quote, read a January 12th letter to the College Board from the Florida Department of Education Office of Articulation. quote, in the future, should College Board be willing to come back to the table with lawful, historically accurate content, FDOE will always be willing to reopen the discussion, end quote. The letter did not specifically, or did not specify what about the program it deemed unlawful or inaccurate. DeSantis also made headlines last year when he signed the, quote, Stop Woke Act, end quote, which prohibits the teaching of critical race theory in Florida schools. Quote, in Florida, we are taking a stand against state-sanctioned racism that is critical race theory, end quote, said DeSantis said in December. Now, what I found interesting is this right here. These are the AP classes currently offered and allowed within Florida. And it's crazy how AP African American Studies made the shopping block in Florida. AP European History, AP Art History, AP Japanese Language and Culture, AP German Language and Culture, AP Italian Language and Culture, AP Spanish Language and Culture. It's really interesting that AP African American Studies is not on there, or that it was chopped and said that was unlawful and it was inaccurate. Interesting. Thoughts?
Wow.
Yeah.
So what does mean needing to learn German and Japanese? What is that doing?
Apparently, it really helps those neo-Nazis. It's something that you got to learn about the Holocaust. Or
Right.
well, they actually deny that too. They think that's not real.
Right.
That never happened apparently. According to what they say. And so I think learning German, or learning AP German language and culture, other cultures outside, and it's interesting. Let's go back to this picture real quick of the things that the AP courses that are allowed. It's interesting how we don't. These same people are really hard on hard stance immigration laws,
Right.
but you want to learn about all the cultures. We got to be cultured, you guys. We got to learn about culture.
Right.
We want to be a part of the world.
Immigration laws, but you keep letting immigrants in, but that's another story.
That's a whole nother story.
But
What I found
like
interesting
European
about this-
history. So in European
do you
history,
see this picture right here, bro?
child, stay woke, stop
Do
woke.
you see her right here?
I
How much did they pay you, sis?
Why are you there?
I want to know how much they paid her.
Baby.
They always got to be one. There's always one in the bunch. Anyway, go ahead. You were gonna say?
I'm at a loss for words with that picture. I said, but I see European history is on there. So in European history, are you going to teach how the Europeans came and conquered and killed, unalived, killed, slaughtered the Native Americans over here? So yeah,
No.
but I understand because you don't want the truth to be told about European people.
That's inaccurate, Kyrie. Okay? They just came over here and these Indians, these people, these Native Americans just attacked them. They were savages. They were
Right.
just savages. They just took them over. All we wanted was corn.
So if Christopher Columbus discovered America, where did the Indians come from?
They just popped out of nowhere. Okay? Just popped out of nowhere. We were here first. This is our country.
Child.
Oh my God. All right. Next up. Good luck, Florida. This is exactly why I don't want to go to Florida.
But the thing about it is, I'm not a prophet or nothing, but I just really believe this is going to be the next president.
Yeah, I do. Unfortunately, if we don't get, if the Democrats do not get a strong candidate, we may even have to ask Michelle Obama, because I think she would be the only one.
But she already said she ain't doing it.
She ain't doing it. But I'm saying she would beat him.
Michelle just like, get somebody else to do it.
Yeah, she's like, I can't. I'm tired. I was already first lady working, and she's like, I'm trying to relax and write my books, child.
Right.
Leave me
These
alone.
people like,
And she wanted to make her collard greens and cabbage. She's just relaxed. She don't got time.
she want to chill.
All right, Booker. So, actor and producer Alec Baldwin is being charged with involuntary manslaughter in the fatal 2021 shooting on the set of the Western film Rust. Prosecutors in New right? Prosecutors in New Mexico announced on Thursday. During rehearsals for the film, Baldwin held the Colt gun that discharged a live round that killed cinematographer Helena Hutchins and wounded director Joel Sosa. Quote, after a thorough review of the evidence and the laws of the state of New Mexico, I have determined that there is sufficient evidence to file criminal charges against Alec Baldwin and other members of the Rust film crew, end quote. District Attorney Mary Carmack Atwees said in a statement released Thursday morning, quote, on my watch, no one is above the law and everyone deserves justice, end quote. Baldwin and Hannah Gutierrez Reed, the armorer who oversaw firearms on the set, are each being charged with 2 counts of involuntary murder, a 4th-degree felony punishable by up to a year and a half in jail, and a $5,000 fine. The charges also include a provision that could result in a mandatory 5 years in prison because the offense was committed with a gun. Baldwin's lawyer said the actor plans to, quote, fight the charges following the announcements.
Alec, somebody set you up your
child.
That's all that I can come up with. Somebody, but I've said this from the beginning. Somebody set you up. Who puts a live round in a movie set gun?
But my thing, it's happened before. But my thing is this: it's not just about the. I don't think it was a setup, and here's why I don't think it was a setup. I think it was honestly negligence, because at the end of the day, you have to make sure, and this was his production company, so you have to make sure as a CEO, that you have checks and balances and policies to make sure that things run smoothly. Do things happen? Absolutely. But if they're telling people that things were just like, you know, they were cutting corners and they were that's why people are on him, because of the fact that they just kind of let things happen.
But who put the live round in there? That's my question. Who put a live round in? Who brought a live bullet to a?
Oftentimes in the past, what has happened when these type of incidents has happened in the past, it's been because these guns have been used in other scenarios or other situations. For example, they may get a weapon from a shooting range, and it may have a live round in it. But my thing is, why didn't you check that? Because you can't just rely on the shooting range or wherever you're getting this stuff from. Live rounds don't just come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
And then I said, who brought that to the set? Who mixed them in? But yeah.
At the end of the day, you're gonna have to feel this one, girl.
Yeah.
So, because a life was lost.
But I don't know. But he may not get as much time as the ones who set the guns up.
Yeah, but I think if he loses his career is pretty much over. Yeah.
I'm like, who set him? So
but you know, worse things have happened. Worse things have happened. With these white actors and these white men, so they just ends.
Now he hasn't had a scandal since he called his daughter.
Had it been Morris Chestnut or Tay Diggs, he would have been under the jail.
Oh, they be in jail now.
At this moment.
The trial is over. Oh, who is his production company? So it was Tyler Perry. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, let's move on. P. Diddy. So,
go ahead.
Carisha Please had Twitter on fire last night after the City Girls star revealed she liked golden showers. During the interview with the, quote, baddest bitch, Trina, Young Miami decided to play her drinking game, Risha Roulette. Immediately Miami said, quote, damn, why did I pick up this card? It read, take a shot if you like golden showers. She quickly responded, I do. Of course, fans can only assume that Diddy is giving Miami the golden showers. And now he is trending online as P. Diddy.
Okay. Yeah, why I picked this one?
Oh, Lord. What is it?
I can't say it.
You got to.
It say take a shot if you like golden showers. I do.
Golden showers, meaning when the guy pees on you, pee on you everywhere. You like it?
I just like it.
You do? Freak. Freak of the week, huh? So you say take a shot. You say take a shot. Oh, we need a shot.
I take a shot.
You like golden shower?
I do.
But like peeing on you.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just too
I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, one more thing. I need something. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never had a golden shower.
I did.
Did you? I've never had a golden shower. Like I've given one. Oh, is that the same thing as spurting? Or?
Yeah, they say that. I don't know, but I haven't had a golden shower.
I give them.
Huh. I just don't understand. Like for me, I don't understand why I had to be a part of that. Like, why did you have to share that with everybody? Like, why do we care?
Now, see, this is my thing. It's double standards here. This is the reaction that she got. Well, her criticism was not. I don't know. I can't say if they're harsh or as harsh as Kevin Gates. I don't know. But it's kind of. I think she got more criticism because she's a woman. I love it. I mean, all right, Bobo. Robo said rain on me.
Yeah, let's see what's going on. Ray, it's not happening. Rochelle says they're not going to cancel him. He'll continue to be a superstar even with the conviction. Oh, you talking about Alec Baldwin?
Oh, she got Kevin Gates.
Yeah. No, she's talking about Alec Baldwin.
Right, but Alec Baldwin, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as this goes, Diddy, I mean, because people say they're assuming it's Diddy, but if they watch her show like I do, then they would know that Diddy is not her only dude. Diddy is just somebody she's dating. She's dating around. Like he is. Because he just had a baby.
I just don't understand why Young Miami had to share this with the world. I just don't think that was necessary. But people are doing everything for clickbait now, child. I just don't. I don't understand why.
Kevin Gates told us he likes to drink a woman's piss.
Oh my God, these are not things that I need to hear about. Like, I'm not yucking anybody's yum. If this is something that you want to do, by all means, girl, do your thing.
Right, but the conversation on both platforms, hers and the one he was on, was about sex. So they were answering the questions. Once again, answering the questions. Now, I'm not yucking anybody's yum unless it's something else. I ain't gonna yuck this. That's what you like. Because they are like I said in the comment section of Kevin Gates. Either some of y'all in here yucking, but some of y'all like this, but you trying to deflect.
D number 3. Wait, Ray says drink. Y'all just out here effing up good kidneys. I know that's right. D number 3 says miss me with that, please and thank you. Listen, I'm not yucking anybody's yum. Y'all do your thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that one.
Now,
okay?
people are into, especially in Los Angeles. People into some things.
Speaking of freaks, TJ, Free J. TJ Holmes allegedly had sex with 24-year-old ABC intern employee in his office. TJ Holmes allegedly had sex with a much younger subordinate while on the job. A source claimed to Daily Mail on Thursday that Holmes had a months-long affair with Jasmine Petaway, then 24, in 2015, while the currently suspended GMA3 co-host was married to his now ex-wife, Marilee Figby. Quote, he was a predator who took full advantage of his position and he was reckless, end quote, claimed the source, who reportedly knew Petaway, a script coordinator, at the time. Quote, it was Jasmine's first real job in television and it was a big deal for her, end quote, continued the source, who spoke to the outlet on condition of anonymity. Quote, she was looking for a mentor, and she reached out to several people. TJ was someone who was responsive, but he absolutely abused the position of trust.
Is that what we go with, girl? Okay, girl. Because Well,
according to the reported insider, Pettyway and Holmes, who joined the ABC News team in 2014, often worked the same shifts. Holmes was someone who would grab drinks, and he and Jasmine started doing that. The insider claimed, noting that the now 45-year-old was a correspondent at the time. The informant went on to allege that the first time the pair's relationship, quote, got sexual was in his office, end quote. Only a couple of hours before he was set to go on the air. Also, you just slanging your dick everywhere, just right before the show, before you go on air.
But what I don't like,
child.
But what I do not like is attaching the word predator to him. If you have sex willingly, because like I say, as a, you know, in my early years of coming out, honey, you can't rape the willing. And girl, you were willing. You did, because she.
But she wasn't the one. It doesn't look like she was the one that leaked. When I see, this is what I have a problem with. If you're going to accuse someone of something like that and call them a predator or besmirching their name or whatever, then you need to not be an anonymous source. Personally, that's just me personally. Now, if you just saying, "Hey, I'm adding in onto what's already been out there," and you want to be anonymous, okay, fine. And on top of that, you can't tell somebody else's story. She didn't come out with this,
right?
This quote unquote source or friend or source to this person came out with this. So I want to know what she has to say about this. Okay, I don't give a damn.
Wait a minute, and then if she didn't put it out, then why are you all using her image?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's not. Yes. Some in the waters are murky with this.
Vovo goes a real desk job.
They're trying to, but I say they're going to do something to TJ. They're trying to make him out to be this. Now, granted, if you read in between the lines with that post, the IG post he did to his wife a couple years ago, that you already knew, he out here slinging. He a freak. He just
listen. Apparently,
one woman is not enough, and I keep telling these men, have honest conversations with these women.
Honest conversations.
Listen, monogamy is not your thing. It's not your judge.
It's not,
and that's fine with me. I mean, that's fine, but be honest.
Well, at least it wasn't another white woman. You know what I'm saying? Because she's very
hallelujah.
She's very pretty.
Well, we know he likes more. We know he likes more the white women because he really liked chili. But what's funny to me is
you slanging your jack all over the dang old place. Right. Why are you even married? Why were you even married? Why were you with this girl?
But what's funny to me is Chili said he was a she didn't use the word lame, but it's like a square, or as my father said, square. But now she's with Matthew Lawrence. So Matthew got more swag than TJ. Okay.
Ooh. No comment on that. All right. Well, did we miss anything?
Not that I know. What's happening? Not that I know. I think we covered it all so far. Maybe something else happening today.
Probably. All right, y'all. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with what's on the screen. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in a bit. Popular Man, thank you so much for joining. If you are just tuning in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Don't forget to do all that stuff.
Subscribe.
Yes. All right, you guys. You know what time it is. It's what's on the screen. And this one, my brother Kyrie came up with. Okay? This is not my doing. If you guys watch the hit Peacock series, Bel Air, it is returning. It's hotly anticipated. It is returning for its hotly anticipated season 2 on the streamer on February 23rd. A contemporary revival of The Fresh Prince of Bel Air, the reimagined incarnation of the classic Will Smith sitcom, has been refreshed as dramedy, and it's found favor with both viewers and critics alike. Also joining the cast in a recurring role is none other than Tatiana Ali, who played Ashley in the original sitcom. See it on Peacock this February on 23rd. So I have not watched the full season of Bel Air. I think I started watching the first episode and I got distracted and started watching something else. But I'm definitely going to be tuning in. So tell us a little bit about it, Kyrie, and then what do you think is going to be coming up in the
Well, it's a really good show. Like he said, it's dramedy. It was more drama than it is comedy, which why some people can't get with it. I think people have to adapt to change. Mm-hmm. This is a new thing. Well, not new. Yes, because some people are doing this now. Originally, Tyler Perry was supposed to do this type of thing with Medea, have a drama about and explain who Medea was. But I don't know what happened. But Bel Air, I'm glad it's good. Will, as you know, and like the theme song says, he got into a fight and his mom got scared and sent him with his aunt and uncle. Now, Uncle Phil, good God, right there, the bald man with the suit. Mm-hmm. Oh, God. So he sends him out there to live. He gets in, with his cousins, and it's drama filled. Now, some things,
hey, Raymond Torres.
I don't know why they did it. Like they made Carlton, he's a cokehead.
Yeah, I heard about that. I was like, what? Why would they do that?
I was like, I don't know. But I guess it adds to it because he's around the Bel Air kids or whatever. And Will is a cool guy. But yeah, it's really
I guess
good. If you like drama, you'll love this show. It's really good.
I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'm definitely gonna check it out
with a twist. Yeah.
So this guy in the back right here is that Uncle Phil?
Uncle Phil.
Hello, Uncle Phil. All right, you looking fine.
And the other guy is Jeffrey.
This one right here.
That's Jeffrey.
That's the butler.
Uh-huh.
Oh, baby, listen. Ooh, I couldn't be in that house, child.
Listen. When the very first episode when he answered the door, I said, "That's Jeffrey."
My God, on today. Ray Bishop says, "I don't think I could have been taken dramatized me." I get that. Raymond Torres says that. I'm excited. So I think I'm gonna check it out. A lot of people have been telling me about Bel Air. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. All right, you guys. Today's discussion, I actually didn't get a chance to write it in here, but yesterday was my birthday, and it got me to thinking. And also, first of all, shout out to all of you guys that have wished me happy birthday, send me text messages, all that stuff. I really, truly appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. Capricorn season is over. I usually round it out. I'm the one that people on my birthday usually closes out the Capricorn season, and it's now Aquarius. So shout out to all my Aquarians. But I wanted to talk to you guys about or discuss with you, when do you get that? When do you remember, if you're not, because I just turned 37. So I feel like I'm in a space where I'm just like looking at things differently. Like I'm getting closer to 40, and I never thought I would get to even close to that because, everybody thinks that you're going to live forever. And not to say that 40 is old. I'm just saying that it's just something that you just don't think about when you're in your early 20s. Everybody thinks that you live forever. And so I feel like I'm in a space right now where I'm viewing things differently. Like things that really pissed me off when I was younger, I'm like, oh, that's really not that big of a damn deal, and trying to maintain my peace, maintaining how I operate things. So my question to you, Kyrie, since you are a little bit, you're my senior, when was certain pivotal points in your life where you started looking at things a little differently?
I would say actually 40.
Okay.
Because when I was in, like you said, 20s and 30s, you think we're here forever young, and then when I hit 40, I was because I came to Los Angeles to my 40th birthday, and I sat back and I was just reflecting on what I had done and then what do I want to do different. So and it's like every 5 years I take a look, 40, then 45 I did it, then 50 I did it. Yeah, I take a look. and you just see, actually, you realize that life is too short, and you really should do everything that you really want to do. Set out, let go of the petty things. I try to set out to do what it is you really want to do, whatever is in your heart to do. Set out, make strides to do it.
Yeah.
Go after it.
Go after it, y'all. Well, and what do you guys think? If you guys are in the comments, when do you feel like you're shifting, or when do your thoughts are shifting in terms of life and how you view things? I really am just in a different space. Like, I want to, connect with my family more. I want to make sure that I and ignoring the BS a lot more. There's certain things that I don't watch anymore. There's certain things that I don't tune into anymore. Like, I really don't care about certain things. Of course, everybody has their reality trash. Like, I still will forever be a fan of the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Potomac and Married to Medicine. But there's certain things like I won't watch anything on the Zeus Network. I will not. I just will not do it. I will not do it. I will not, like, this Blueface and Krishan stuff. Like, it's really actually frustrating me, to be quite honest with you, because I don't understand why we support it as a community. But that's a whole nother.
I want them to have therapy, not a TV show.
Yeah, I really want them to just get off the air and actually just go into separate spaces and go into like some type of real intense therapy and rehab, because they really need some help and just be away from each other for a little bit. Like,
absolutely
30 days at least 30 days, of being separated from each other and in a lot, like, get away from the world, be in intense therapy sessions and like really think about some stuff.
But to that, like, some people, you need to be away from them, but you're afraid of being away from them because you're so used to, you're dependent upon them.
Yeah.
So if they be away for 30 days, they may realize, hey, I don't need you. You're
right.
bad. And I think that each are afraid of that.
Yeah. Thank you, Tequila Tucker. I appreciate you.
Ray Bishop, you said, I like the new Aunt Viv, reminds me of the original Aunt Viv. That, and the lady that plays Aunt Viv is our very own Sean Kenzie's first cousin.
Shut up! I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I definitely got to tune in and support our own now. Yeah, shout out to Sean Kingsey and Sean Kingsey's cousin.
Right.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We are closing out for the week. You got anything else, bro?
I just want everyone to enjoy their weekend. Whatever it is you're gonna do it.
Yes, and don't forget to tune in tonight for Thais After Dark at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And don't forget to also follow Kyrie on TikTok, because I think you're going live with Mona tonight. We're not having the kickback, so I apologize. It's a lot going on, and I want to enjoy my birthday weekend. Rochelle says, it was the age of 40 for me too. I stopped watching TV so much and limited my time on social media. Oh, interesting. Okay. Tequila Tucker says, hey Kyrie, like that blue on you. I know. I was about to say that earlier. That blue is nice on your skin tone, boo boo. Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Sean Kingsey says, I heard my name. Oh, you were summoned. Sean Kingsey.
Yeah.
We're talking about your cousin.
Anyway, I can tell Ray Bitch said he likes the new Aunt Viv, and I told him that's your cousin.
Yes. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to go ahead and close out for the weekend. We love you guys. Thank you so much for joining, and we will see you guys on Monday. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to also utilize all of the awesome opportunities that we have for our audience, all of the from our sponsors, and we will see you guys when we see you. Be safe this weekend. Stay out of trouble. Drink responsibly. Also wear your mask, because there's still a pandemic out there, and we love you, and we'll see you on the other side. Bye, y'all. That was the wrong one. We're going to try this again. I'm sorry. We love you guys. Bye.